Hello everyone and welcome to another battle video on the channel. I'm Adam and today, as you can see, I got my grass type team, my strongest grass type team actually, versus Lucas's team again. So from a standard point, from all the trash I talked about grass types, with them having so many weaknesses and so many types resisting them, you would expect them to be a pushover. Well, I have news for you, and I can safely say that this team's actually put up a really good fight against Lucas's team, despite having 4 Pokemon that resist the attacks and 3 Pokemon that are super effective against these Pokemon. So yeah, let's get right into this battle. Oh yeah, the Mega on my team is Venusaur, Z-move uses Rotom. I lead off my Go-Go. And Lucas leads off with the Volcarona, which is pretty obvious because Fire type beats Grass. So, however, Lucas used Bug Buzz, which surprised me. I would have thought Fire Blast, but luckily for that, I survived. Ate my little Citrus Berry. And I hit back with a Rock Slide, which one-shots the Volcarona and kind of takes away Lucas's main strategy to beating this team. Electivire's out next, and it uses Flamethrower, which I was not able to survive, unfortunately. If I did, I would have used Earthquake. I go with my Superior next. Luckily I was able to outspeed and I used Leaf Storm, which, as you can see, did a lot of damage. My special attack rose. I got hit by a Flamethrower, but luckily I survived that, and I ate my Citrus Berry. Man, I really like my Citrus Berries, don't I? As you can guess, I used another Leaf Storm, but unfortunately the Electivire avoided it. And I'm down in the red now. I'll go for Broke and use one more Leaf Storm. Gotta have that special attack raise. Next is Lucario. Now for this Superior, I don't have a move to go against it, so I just use Ring Out. And to my surprise, it did a fair amount of damage. Enough for me to be satisfied with how much Superior did. I send out Venusaur next. Obviously to Mega Evolve it. And gain the ability Thick Fat, which kind of nullifies the damage from fire and ice type attacks, which is useful, but Lucario doesn't have any of that. I get a little Dragon Pulse, which does not much damage. I use Earthquake, which finishes off the Lucario. Next is Drapion. And he straight away withdrew it into Alakazam. So must have been a misclick or a bait for me to use Earthquake. But either way, the Alakazam is fainted. I'm guessing it must have been a misclick, because if he knew I had Earthquake, I think he would have switched into Salamence, as it would have been immune to it. But Salamence Mega Evolves to go against my Venusaur. And if I'm correct, I think it uses Double Edge. No, Flamethrower. Okay. Doesn't do much, as I said. I use Leech Seed for future reason. To gain back health, or also to take away his health. But the problem with Leech Seed, I need to survive a hit from it to use it. So he goes with Fly this time, whilst I try and go with Sludge Bomb, but I miss. I get more health from the Leech Seed. And as the Salamence comes down, unfortunately Venusaur can't take the hit though. I go out with my Rotom next, to be greeted with a Flamethrower, which does a fair amount of damage, but I survive. I retaliate back with a Discharge, and it did a fair amount and paralysed the Salamence, which is really good. Along with the Leech Seed, I got some more health back, just slowly but surely draining away that Salamance's health. And I used a Dark Pulse to hope for the flinch, but instead I actually took it down. And now it's just Drapion versus 3 of my Pokemon. Frost Poison comes out, and nearly takes down the Rotom. I use Signal Beam to hope for the confusion, but unfortunately I'm not that lucky. I get hit with a Crunch and Rotom goes down. I go in my Leavanny next. Looking back, I should have sent in my other Pokemon, but I chose Leavanny just to do more chip away damage, like X-Scissor. Just to get hit by another Cross Poison, which I believe one-shots to Leavanny. And it was a crit, so yeah, that was overkill. I send in my last Pokemon, which is Roserade. I get hit with another Cross Poison, but as I'm part Poison type, I'm not weak to it. I use Dazzling Gleam, which takes Drapion down to barely any HP, to a sliver, let's say. Drapion now uses Earthquake, which does quite a bit of damage, but not enough, and I finish off the Drapion using Giga Drain. I did that for the simple reasons I had a bit of insult to injury to show that even though I knew it was not very effective, Grass types are strong too. And that's the battle. The MVP on my team was definitely the Venusaur. The MVP on Lucas's team, I think, is the Salamence or the Drapion. I don't know. Definitely one of those. If there's anything that I could have done to ensure a safer win, probably not send out Leavanny when it was against the Drapion. Instead send out Roserade. But I'm not going to argue with anything because I won, just barely though. But yeah, if I had more luck with the Leaf Storm against the Electivire, I think I would have been able to survive a hit against the Lucario and get my 3rd Leaf Storm up. But anyway, that is all for this battle. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.